Hello, my name is Chris Arjuan, and I'm with Finesse Finance's Credit Repair and Notary Services. I am a financial coach, credit repair specialist, and small business loan advisor. I wanted to make this video because many of my small business clients are asking me the same question. How can I get approved for a small business loan or small business line of credit? We see a lot of videos telling us what we should do and why we should do it, but they never tell us how to do it. And so today I wanted to offer you 6 things that I'm hoping that will help you to get approved for a small business loan or a small business line of credit. Lots of sole proprietors or entrepreneurs have a specialty where they offer individuals good or a service for a fee. And lots of people are paying that fee, especially when it's something that they want or need. But did you really open a small business or did you just create a gig job or a side hustle for yourself? We want to make sure that if we want to start our small business that we plan properly. Bad planning is the number one reason why individuals get declined for their small business loans or small business line of credit. And that's because they just willy-nilly when they started. They put no pen to paper. There was no timeline, there were no to-dos, no tasks checked off. They didn't put in any research. Understanding the industry, the customers, and the cost of your business is very important. No, you don't have to go out and pay some professional lots of money that you may not have starting off to create a business plan, especially if you're not seeking monies or backing from a financial institution. Sometimes it just takes a little work on your part to do a little research to make sure that you know what business that you're starting and don't just go into it because you have the specialty. There are other parts of a business that make it successful. Financial institutions and creditors understand that. So let's look at number 2. Are you aware of your personal credit? A lot of my small business clients come to me wanting to start their small business credit, not realizing that small business credit is based on your personal credit. When you're hoping to be approved for a small business loan or a small business line of credit, you need to be aware of what your 3 FICO scores are. That is the Fair Isaac scores. Those are from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. If you don't know your score or if you don't have a credit monitoring service that you pay for with a monthly fee, then there is a free website to retrieve those 3 bureau scores from, and that is annualcreditreport.com. You can receive your reports for free from that website, but the 3 FICO scores do have a small fee. The Fair Isaac scores are still the mainly used scores by creditors and financial institutions to approve or decline credit. Also be aware that there is a second set of scores out there, and those are those Vantage scores. Those Vantage scores are usually located on those third-party websites that are out there where you can retrieve the scores from. And no, it's not hidden from you. If it's a FICO score, it will say FICO score. If it's a Vantage score, it will say Vantage score. And you do need to know that there is a difference because it can be misleading. If you're using your Vantage score as a reference point when you apply for your small business credit, then you may be surprised at the outcome because those 2 scores do differ. Each of the credit bureaus do have their own separate websites where you can review your reports and your scores if you would like, but you can retrieve the reports for free at annualcreditreport.com. And I know that a lot of small businesses, we like to look for the free things at first because that's where our monies are spread out so far. So be aware of your personal credit because bad personal credit can also cause you to be declined for a small business loan or a small business line of credit. Financial institutions use your personal guarantee that you will repay their small business line of credit. So if your personal credit is suffering, then they feel that you will be a high risk for extending you the small business line of credit or a small business loan. Next, is your business registered in your state? Do you have a DBA or LLC? Do you have the proper certifications or licenses required to run your business in your state? Once again, if you have not registered your business, you can do that at the county tax office. There's DBA forms, or get someone to help you with your LLC if you don't feel you can do that process on your own. But if you have not done either of those and obtained the certifications or licenses if required, then once again, you have started gig work or side work or a hustle. Next, we want to talk about your business's social security number. Each of us have a personal social security number that identifies us uniquely to the government. Well, so does our business, and that would be your tax ID or your EIN. Your EIN is your business's personal social security number, and you can retrieve that for free at the IRS website, making sure to have an email because that's usually how they return the form. But each business, if you're going to be considered a business and if you want to apply for small business funds or capitals, you will need that tax ID or EIN to identify your business with the state and also the IRS. Next, do you have a business account? Lots of small businesses or lots of individuals in businesses funnel their funds through their personal account or perhaps some merchant service like Square, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And those third parties are fine as long as the funds are being deposited into a business account. Sometimes individuals steer away from those business accounts, feeling that they will cost them lots of monthly funds that they don't have. But in order to prove that you are receiving the capital, that you are making sales with those goods or services, those funds need to be separated from your personal funds. Sending it through your Square app or your Cash app or your Venmo is fine as long as it's going into a business account. Lastly, in order to be approved for a business loan or business line of credit, you need to be able to prove that you're generating revenue, that you do have sales, or that you have provided a service for a fee. If not, how can the financial institutions ensure that their funds will be repaid? How can they guarantee the good line of credit if you can't prove that these funds are for the business and not for your personal? Again, those are just 6 helpful tips that I hope that will help you to become approved for your small business loan or line of credit. Look for my next video. We're going to talk more about personal credit, know-hows, and you can find my link for contact in the description of the video. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Again, my name is Chris Ardoin with Finesse Your Finances Credit Repair and Notary.